Obviously there was a bit riding on the line, bit of a local rivalry, Williamstown Werribee, and we wanted to test ourselves against one of the better contested teams in the comp, and unfortunately we fell short in the first quarter. They went inside 50 about 11 times and scored nearly all of them. Scored, and we're about 4 goals up at quarter time, and we spent the rest of the day pegging that margin back and got to within 2 points in the last quarter and weren't quite able to get there. So it was a frustrating start that obviously cost us in the end. Yeah, look, I suppose there's two ways to look at it. It's either the glass half empty or half full, and we're looking at it as half full. We've lost parts of games where we've been blown away, but the final scoreboard's never been a big margin. So we've been in games, and we'd say that highlights a fair amount of character in the group, and that's certainly something that you can build on. There's no doubt that at times we've got young players, forwards, etc., doing the best they can, and with experience, hopefully we'll come a bit more resilience, and we won't get those starts and won't get blown away, and we'll be in games longer and winning our fair share of these close games. Yeah, Dan Nielsen, I reckon he's been fantastic all year, and if you get a kick on Dan, you've definitely earned it, but I thought today was his best game for the club. He took a couple of great intercept marks, so there's something that he's been working on that he's added to his game, used the ball really well, and limited one of the better forwards in the comp to, I think, 2. I think Nick Rodder kicked 2, so yeah, Dan's best game, and Max Spencer was pretty good as well. I think the backs tried hard, and were generally okay, but yeah, they certainly got the better of us in the first quarter. Yeah, look, Mick Digg, on-field coach, coming off a 30-plus possession and 3-goal game, and today 30-plus again, and just instrumental in, along with Matt Hansen. The two of them were, got not only good numbers but high quality. Won the ball back, or got the ball going our way. Unfortunately, it wasn't a day where we used the ball particularly well, coming off half back or out of stoppage, and we did let ourselves down a fair bit. We felt with our disposal going inside 50, but those two blokes were terrific. Really pleased for Matt. He's just been working as hard on his game this year, more harder this year than he ever has, and you can just see that he's working on his touch, he's working on his goal kicking, his craft, his pressure, and the pressure's the one thing that hasn't dropped away. And we've been saying to him that the day will come where he kicks his bag, and today was his turn. And his pressure's first class, which enables us to lock the ball in there, which obviously we need to do when we're relying on him and Jack Henderson and Ryan Kemp and those sort of boys to do that. And he continually delivers on the pressure. Obviously he'd like to be kicking more goals, but today he got his 5, and probably the best game he's played for the club. Look, we'd like to be winning 2 of those, for all 4 of those games, obviously, but we just like the signs that the resilience is there. That we're never out of games, 50 points down against Port Melbourne, and we get back to within a couple of kicks. And if you'd looked at us at quarter time today, we were under the pump in terms of the scoreboard and the way we were playing, but we're still able to steady it. And being around footy a while, if you're able to come back, that's a great sign. It's when you sort of put up the white flag and you don't contribute much for the rest of the game. They're the worrying signs, and we haven't seen that at all with this group. They've been really good. Yeah, I don't know that the tasks get any bigger than Essendon next week. Coming off, we watched Port Melbourne and Williamstown play last week, play out a draw. So we figure they're the sides that we're aiming to knock off. And then Port Melbourne have been thumped by Essendon today, and Essendon AFL play Thursday night. So we imagine they'd be pretty close to full strength next Sunday. But it's a great challenge for us because we're improving and we want to test ourselves against the best, and they're right up there at the moment.